and arrange the replays real quick, and then we can start. And we have some nice games today for you guys. Starting up, episode 27 is Blaze. Thank you for the follow, Steve Burger. Omlette Fromage, game 1. It's the Red Circle Likozu facing off versus a Blue Terran, a master of early ghosts. It's Team Yours Blazeva. A multiple time. Oh, let me get rid of that ugly thing here. There we go. Building a low ground wall here is Blaze. And Likozu looks like he's going for 14 pool with a 15. No, what's okay? He made an extractor trick for some reason, but he will go standard 17 hatch, 18 hatch. What? No, 18 pool. Okay, maybe he suspects that Blaze will cheese because Blaze seems to cheese a lot. Anyway, Likozu going for an aggressive opening here, and Blaze is probably gonna go for an aggressive opening as well. Usually he just goes ghost or some crazy stuff, and likes to bamboozle his opponent with stuff like that that they don't expect. And he promised me he's working on something even more nefarious, but we're probably not gonna see it this time because this is one of his older replays. So we're gonna see. Maybe next week we will see some new nefarities from Blaze. Just give me a sec here. There we go. Ghost Academy going down. Ghost Academy, of course, standard building for Blaze after his reactor factory, reactor tech lab factory. After his tech lab barracks here. I promise I'm not drunk. I'm just tired. Anyway, we're gonna see some ghosts being made here, as you can see in the production tab. And the depot's gonna be up, and the Zerglings can't get in. It was a close call though. Going for a third, of course, is Likozu, and he saw the Ghost Academy, so he should know what's coming. But can he defend what's coming? Lifting up the barracks. Because apparently making a second wall behind the first wall. Okay. That's cool, man. Checking for overlords. This ghost here can, of course, snipe them quite easily. And we will see what Blaze will do here, how many goats that we will need. Yeah, right? Fucking amazing. Ghost Rush, man. And it usually works even. I don't know how many games he has to play to get one that where it actually works, but I'm guessing he's making it work more than it doesn't. Because it's very uncommon, right? But yeah, I love ghost play as well. Especially early game, especially if he can add nukes. I don't know what the prerequisites are to build nukes in the Ghost Academy. I'm pretty sure Jim Toney could tell me if he wanted to. But wouldn't that be amazing, like a nuke rush or something, and Zerg's like not even on lair tech yet? It's like, yeah, well, shit, I'm fucked. That would be awesome. Oh boy. I'm guessing it needs something like the armory or something. I don't know. Zerglings moving across the map now. Trying to end this ghost shenanigans. Will there be banelings? There will be. So a baneling bust here. Ghosts, if they snipe correctly, they can... This is actually such a smart wall. For the baneling bust, he needs double the number of banelings. Dude, that's so fucking smart, actually. Wow. Of course. Ghosts are moving out now. And that's more than enough banelings to kill both of these walls, though. Yeah. And this will, of course, supply block him quite heavily. And now he has to come back with his ghosts. If he loses the barracks, I feel he's in a pretty bad spot here. Loses all the SCVs on the low ground. Snipes the last baneling. One Helling's not gonna contest this. This looks very bad for Blaze at this moment here. Cheese versus cheese, indeed. That's how we make a good Omlette Fromage. It's gonna lose the Ghost Academy. No! Not the Ghost Academy. Okay. Liberator here is killing some lings. It's gonna take a long while to kill all of the lings. Barracks not being repaired. We'll land it now and hopefully repair it. Yeah, there we go. I think those ghosts can actually hold that. But not versus this many banelings though. Jesus Christ, look at the baneling count. Wow. If ghosts had storm, this would be another game, you know, but ghosts don't. He's gonna snipe all these banelings now, is that it? Doubt it. Ooh, he's trying everything that he can. He's saved all of his ghosts so far, but now we have Zerglings and banelings in his main base. And this is not looking good. Actually, he hasn't lost that many workers yet, but there's so many lings. Where are the banelings though? The banelings detonated somewhere. How did he hold this? It's fucking impossible. What? What? How did those workers not all die? Well, he's behind super far in workers, of course, but I'm surprised he's not completely dead. How did he hold this? Damn it. More banelings are being made. Because banelings, good unit. Versus super far behind Terran anyway. And I wonder what he's gonna do. He only has 4 ghosts. He's not gonna have any more anytime soon because he's not gonna be making the Ghost Academy. He's transitioning into double factory, double racks play now. Of course, if he can get out some... He's still super supply blocked as well. There we go. I mean, will this one Liberator here really deter Zerg for long enough? He's gonna lose maybe... Well, he's gonna lose the 2 banelings, but... Oh, he's actually gonna lose more than that. There we go. Snipes 1 baneling. Picked him up. Oh. Oh god. That guy was so low. Look at him. Basically dead, but still alive somehow. Meanwhile, Zerg's comfortably on a 3 base. Economy here. Building a spire and spores. Just to deter any Terran late game cheese like Banshees or stuff. But it looks like Blaze will be able to stabilize somewhat here. But technically, I think Likozur could just YOLO his Lings banelings into this, kill it once more. He's also starting to get a bit of a bank, which is weird since he's only at about 100 supply. So should probably drop another hatch or 2. And how? 8 kills, 10 kills, 7 kills, 10 kills. Those guys have a lot of kills. Wait, did he actually remake his Ghost Academy somewhere? What? Oh yeah, he did. Cloaking incoming now. It's gonna be interesting. So, more ghosts are coming out. And if those are cloaked and can snipe the overseers, then he might have a chance to actually hold this. Like this though, I think it's gonna be tough, because those banelings can easily evaporate the wall. He's gonna move out now. With everything. That's a huge ball of Zerg, man. Wow, even Muta's in the mix now, and Muta's will take care of that Liberator pretty fast. Oh, so many Banelings! Once again, the wall is breached. Once again, Lings are in the base here. The ghosts are still alive, by the way, all of them. Not a single ghost has died. And ghosts are pretty good at taking out Lings, but are they good enough? Yeah, they are. Now, of course, detection will get sniped as well. Boom, there we go. And once again, Terran held. He's still down at about 50% of the worker count. But he's still holding on, you know. Terran's up, down 2 bases. But he hasn't given up yet. That's the spirit here. Can't let them give up. More Banelings. Killing... Not quite killing some ghosts, though. I think the ghosts are still all alive. Pulling out the SCVs to block for the ghosts, so the ghosts can kill the Lings here. Once again. Zerglings in Terran's base. And I think this will spell... Nope. Cleaned up once more. Ooh, will they... Ghost cloak and kill. But some ghosts have died now. Okay. Some ghosts have finally died. So they're not immortal anymore. And Zerg's just rallying stuff across the map to once again breach the wall for Terran and take him out. So let's see what's gonna happen here. More, oh, so many Banelings, Jesus Christ, man. We need AoE damage, Blaze, we need AoE damage. No, I don't think he did, Tech. I don't think he's ever heard of Hydra. But then again, why Hydra if you can Bane, you know? Just blow up everything with the Bane. Ooh. Oh, it's so intense. There's so many workers that could potentially die to this. Oh, the ghosts are running for their lives. How does he... Oh, so many workers died there, though. But wow, this is a crazy fucking game, man. Once again, it's cleaned up. Zerg's up like 4 times the worker Terran has. Terran's still in the game. How? I don't know. He's just super good, I think. But I don't know. I don't know how... Is he still in the game, even? Is he? Terran can just... Terran's going for Broodlords now. Guess what's the counter to Broodlords? Can you tell me what's the counter to Broodlords deck 4? Yeah, how you cannot go Broodlords versus a guy that rushes ghosts. Because that's like, I don't know, man. It's like you can't do it. You can't go Broodlords versus one guy that goes ghost because he's gonna be so cost effective with his ghosts. And once again, this has happened already like 4 or 5 times. And once again, Banelings are gonna blow in. Ooh, this time though, the workers are not pulled in time. This looks bad. Ooh, the workers. Ooh, all the SCVs get taken out there. Ghosts are still alive though, but now surrounded. He will pick up some of them. Possibly. Oh, he doesn't have detection with him. Pull your detection over, Zerg. What are you doing? Damn, man, again, it's cleaned up. There's so many Overseers. None of them were in range. Oh, look! It's Hydras. Lurkers now coming on as well. The whole tech tree gets thrown down now by Zerg in his confusion and his pain. writhing in agony he is. Lost so many workers. Yeah, it's a 5 Bane Busk versus a guy that's just going ghost and keeping them alive. Then again, you don't really need workers as a Terran, do you? You have mules, right? If he's winning this game, I don't know. Wow. I don't know. You think he can win this? Or did he send in a loss? Nuke. There we go. It's official. He will win this because several lost to this, so how could he not win? He's actually not going to pull them away, is he? Oh. No, there's nothing on the ground that can kill the ghosts. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that must... Where's that ghost? The ghost gets the kills, right? One of those ghosts has like, yeah, what, 21 kills, 42 kills. I don't know if Zerg can actually hold this. If Zerg loses all his tech, Terran wins this. No matter how much bank or anything the Zerg has. Zerg doesn't have a lot of bank because those corruptors cost a lot of money. There's 6 Broodlords in the making, but the ghosts can snipe those. Oh boy. Where are those Broodlords? They're in the middle of the map. They're totally out of position. Oh boy. Oh boy. Blaze, you monster. Are you gonna make this, really? Broodlords are there now. Cloak, 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 cloak. Run away. Cloak, cloak, run away. Cloak, 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 cloak. Snipe those servers. The observers are still alive, and it looks like this gets cleaned up, and this might spell the end of this amazing game here. Although Zerg does not have anti-air, I think those Broodlords will die before they reach the other side of the map, but there's more. There's Lings. The wall has not been replaced here. Of course, Zerg does not know this. And now the Hydras have caught up with the Broodlords, and it looks very bad for Blaze. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's dead this time for sure. But you gotta give him props for that nuke, man. That nuke was the nuke of nukes. Every Terran player dreams of nukes like that. And once again, almost all of his workers get taken out here. And Blaze decides to get out of this game 1. What an amazing game, man. Wow. Game number 2. We have Solace facing off versus Avalarius on the ladder. That was a great game, man. Absolutely. In the bottom right in red, it's Solace for all inspiration. Red Zerg facing off versus the blue Terran. For himself, it's Avalarius. 2 SCVs moving across the map. Of course, it's gonna be another proxy Terran Rex versus one of the poor Zergs. It's so sad. So sad. Always the cheese versus Zerg. And then take away all the good cheese that Zergs can do. We really only can do Baneling, Bust this day, or Nidus. Although I give you the Nidus is super funny these days. Barracks going up behind this wall of farms here. Very concealed, you might say. But I believe this Overlord might be on the way. He might, if he just moves it a bit to the north, I think he can spot. There, no. It's too far away. If he moves it on top here, I think he can spot it, but not like this. It's so close. Look at it. So close. At home, a wall is slowly being built by Avalarius. He doesn't want to have a Ling run by in his face. Meanwhile, a pool is being made by Solace here, because that's just what Zergs do. They pool. And now Solace will see this SCV coming in from a very suspicious angle. Maybe this will give him pause. Second SCV. Now this, yeah, this is in the face. I mean, he knows that's there, but the question is, how will he react? How will he react? Pulls 5 drones, which should probably be enough. But the first Marine is out now. Oh, this is looking bad. Bunker will finish, the Marines will go into the bunker. They don't even go into the bunker yet. And those 2 drones are just chilling there. And now, of course, we have 2 SCVs finishing this bunker, so this bunker will go up as well. Brutality will ensue here, because that Marine is just standing there and doing nothing. Marines, they're not what they're used to be. Spinecrawler on the way, some Lings now as well, but there's a bunker. The bunker retreat is set up. Solace will try to move his Lings across the map, maybe. Spinecrawler's going up as well as a Roach Warren. Second gas, that's a very good decision here. Should probably throw down the layer as soon as he has the gas as well, so he can knight his way to freedom. But as we have seen, I mean, this is not a super committed attack, by the way. There's a bunker at home and another Rex. It's only 2 Rex, so it's not that hard. The Spinecrawler goes up, but the Lings are outside. They're still looking for the proxy, probably. And now he loses these Lings, so the Mariners are free to go and engage Spinecrawler once again. Queen is out now. Will inject immediately. But yeah, Valerius is up in workers now, so he's in a superb spot after this cheese. So I'm unsure as to how Zerg will want to come back from this. He's not... Is he making roaches? No, he's not. Some Lings are across the map. There's not a Marine out, but the SCVs will be able to defend this without a problem, I believe. Until the Marine pops at least, and then the Marine can just get in the bunker and start slowly whittling away at these Lings. This hatch will of course fall. And we have 4 roaches on the way now. But we didn't even have the gas to transform them into Ravagers, but we don't have the supply currently. Solace cancel? No, the roaches are there. Okay. It looks like Avalarius wants to kill here. He might want to go for the kill. We should not attack into that bunker. That's not a good idea. The other bunker is exposed now, though. Go for the other bunker with the 2 roaches. That's a lot of Marines. Finally, some overloads popped, so he can make some Ravagers here. Getting some good trades there, but a roach dies, and those roaches are super. Ooh. Nope, he cannot get that bunker. Repair is so strong, man. This is looking bad for Solace here. He caught up in workers now, though. And, of course, repair costs money, but Terran will just retreat now, I believe. Drop an expansion and be fine. He could even keep containing the Terran a bit longer. 6 Ravagers now being made. That's quite the number. I think he could contest everything the Terran has right now with these Ravagers. Should he move them across the map? Which it looks like he is doing exactly that. 1 gets left behind though. A Baneling Nest is being made now as well, probably to break the wall. Although I'm not sure why you would need Banelings if you have Ravagers. But no. Terran, of course, is not much production at home. He will eventually float his buildings home, but it's taking a lot of time. He's trying to triple expand now, which Solus is probably not gonna let happen here. Let's be honest. Would you let that happen? I believe 6 Ravagers can beat that number of Marines. There we go. Solus taking the game. I would not have guessed that. I would not have guessed that. Next up, Bunny sent in a game. It's an old one, as you can see. Thanks for the follow, Andy. Nah, that's good. I mean, don't have to tell them that we don't have players, right? Oh, what's that? That's a cool skin, man. Look at it. Super sexy here. Bunny Willis with the nice SCV skin. The bottom right. Facing off versus the legend. The Blue Terran. Again, super early SCV moving across the map. Only one, though. So it looks like... Bunny, you told me you never cheese. Bunny, you told me you never cheese. Is that true, Bunny? Or did you cheese? We will see. Currently he's patrolling. Yeah, I agree, Esmo. I agree. Us showing up with 2 players is better than them not showing up at all. I totally agree with that. And if I remember tech correctly, then if we win this week, we're in the playoffs guaranteed. So that's nice. Second SCV now going over, dropping a second Rex. Oh, missing it just barely there. Of course, as soon as you get here, it's gonna be like... There's no Rex. And then know exactly what's going on. But by then it might be too late. Who knows? There we go. No Rex. You cheeser. You don't have Rex. What's he gonna build? Factory in here now? That would be so sick, like a factory making Hellions in your enemy space. That would be super sick. I would do that. I mean, you can hold here with a bunker, right? There's not much you can do, unless you get Reapers. I guess he gets Reapers, yeah, okay. So you need the factory at home. Though there's no factory, yes there is. Okay. Good Bun, good legend, good, you know what to do. You know what to do here, apparently, but the first Reaper's out and there's only one defensive Marine in the bunker currently. Reaper are, of course, flimsy things. They die very easily. SCVs are going home now. One builds a depot here, because why not? Sorry, why not? Marine and a Reaper waiting there, and will deter these 2 Reapers from entering the base. He could, of course, go in over there, which he will do now. Or not. 3rd Reaper joining up. If he can take out the Reaper and those 2 Marines, I think he's in a super position here. There's 2 Reapers out now, of course. And he probably cannot quite break the bunker, but... Of course, once the Cyclone's there, it's gonna be a problem for Bunny here. 1 Reaper goes down, and the Cyclone is out now. Although unprotected, the Reapers might be able to take out the Cyclone. Yes, they will, but at what cost, I ask you? At what cost? All the Reapers died. A second Cyclone's coming in now. We have 19 to 26 workers. It's looking bad for the cheeser. But the game is not over yet. We have seen We've seen worse comebacks from worse situations than this. Both are taking a second base currently on the high ground. More Reapers being made by Bunny, 3 at a time. Meanwhile, a Cyclone and a Marine are being made by Legend. That's a lot of Reaper. Picking off another Marine. Every unit you can pick off here with the Reapers is of course nice. The Cyclone is a super dangerous unit though, but if it's exposed like this, it will die to 2 or 3 volleys. There's another Cyclone out though. The Reapers can't really fight in range of the bunker. Oh, the Cyclone dies though. There's only a couple of Marines left. 2 Cyclones taken out here by Bunny. Very nice pickoffs. And if you can get up a couple more Reapers, they might actually snowball. If you look at the unit tab, there's only 1 Reaper and 2 Marines out versus 7 Reapers. Of course, there's a Cyclone being made, but as we saw, Reapers can absolutely take out a Cyclone. I think if you would just make 1 siege tank, it would just be over. But this might be a bit of a... That was quite a committed fight there by Bunny. Meanwhile, at home, he planted his expansion, and this will, of course, take him up. He's catching up in workers as well. And he can use his additional workers. His opponent cannot. He's oversaturated here. So, Bunny might be in a good spot here, and this might actually transition to be a macro game. He will take... blowing them back with the mines. Taking out the final Cyclone, and now there's enough Reapers, I think, to contest. If he can get that, wow, if he can... He's buying time for the next Cyclone to come out. Took out the last Marauder, though, so the bunker is empty. So there's not much that can defend these Reapers now. Just 1 Cyclone and a Marauder. That Marauder's going to be huge, of course. He can go into the bunker as well. And landing his command center outside is Legend as well, but is Bunny gonna let him? Taking out SCV after SCV. 1 more and he will be equal. But the Reapers are losing now. And all in all, the game is probably pretty equal. Slight tech advantage possibly, due to the factory and stim. But doesn't look like Bunny is letting up. He even added a 4th Rax here. And he's still producing 6 Reapers at a time. Okay. Taking a 3rd. Yeah, I mean, if you can keep the Terran on his side of the map, you can do all kinds of shenanigans here. And he is up a base now, so he will eventually pull ahead in the SCV count as well, especially if he can keep taking out some SCVs here. And Marauders are pretty good versus Reapers, but in this number, there's not much that the Reaper cannot kill. And if Blue blunders too much here, he might just lose the game. Because if those Reapers can roam unchecked into the SCV lines, then it's game over. And that's exactly what's happening now. There's no more units to defend. And if you just trickle in a smaller amount of units into this murder of Reapers here, then you're gonna have a bad time. It looks like Bunny Willis might have taken the game right here, right now, without any further delays, even though he macroed perfectly behind this and even got up to a 3rd. He's not going to use them. Wait. Is a Medivac being built? Not a Liberator? Okay. Well, Legend was defeated. Nice game here, Bunny. Thanks for that. Sending this one in. And we have 2 more games. One was sent in from my buddy Quiet, which will be the next up, and one was sent in by Jim Tony. But it's not himself playing, it's someone else playing. You will see. Wait. Oh, this is game 2. We had game 1 last week. We had a lot of fun casting, that's all I had. In the bottom right, it's the red Terran. It's quiet. Facing off versus the blue Protoss. It's Terran. Let me just double check so this is not a recast from last week. Yeah, we cast this last week. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna load another game. I was gonna say I remember those names. No worries though. We have a game for Siegfried that we want to cast as well. Take notes. This is although is it? I don't know who Siegfried is in this. Oh, there we go. Allens Van Sire. The Red Terran, also known as Siegfried. Facing off versus Colonel Wombat, the Blue Terran. TVT cheese. Okay. Double proxy. Is that it? Are they going to see each other? No, they're not. Okay. Scouting SCV moving across the map as well. Handshaking with the other guy. And what's he gonna do? Okay, we have a proxy down here. And we have a proxy up here. All in all, I like this position better because I believe we're in here faster. Though I'm not sure. That's probably about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. But, yeah, Van Sire's proxy is actually earlier. It's actually earlier. His 2 Rex are faster than his opponents. So we'll get out Marines faster, so... We all say you can't base trade a Terran, but what if a Terran base trades a Terran? Who's gonna win then? I don't know. Do you? Do you know? Anyway, it's double cheese, so our omelette is gonna be a quite cheesy one. Which of course I like. Boom. Floating up. Well, that makes this much more potent, of course. But one is staying down. Why would you only float up one? Because of the tech lab? Okay. Double tech lab. So we're gonna see Marauders. But why would you only float up one barracks? I don't get it. Reapers here on this side of the map. There's absolutely nothing to defend here. Okay, concussive shells are being researched. But pulling ahead in workers now is Van Sire. And these Reapers can kite those workers all day long. And even though there's a Marauder in his base, this Marauder will take way longer to clean up everything than these Reapers will. So I'm leaning heavily in favor of Siegfried here. No more workers, but 200 more minerals, so he can make 4 more workers. It's gonna lose every supply depot, of course. And he just dropped 100 minerals into another Marauder. Marauders have concussive shells, so they can stop the SCVs from getting away, but not all of them. 4 managed to get away. And yeah, no man, that's a lot of that's a lot of Marauders though. 6 Marauders can absolutely take care of those 6 Reapers. 7 Marauders even. 2 more Reapers are being made though. It looks like we're gonna have a base trade. So sexy. Is it though? Can he though? I mean, he's up in workers, so that's a plus, right? But he has to land. If I were Colonel Wombat, I would just tag this to this and follow it with the Marauders, and there's nothing. It's gonna be a draw eventually, right? I don't know. It's super weird. He can make 2 more Reapers, I guess. Two more Reapers and 1 Marine. But I don't think it's gonna be enough, although if he has a bunker... Oh, wow. Oh, the 1 Marine. Actually threatening Wensire's command center here, but it will be able to get away. Building a factory. Seriously? That's what you... Oh, I mean, I'm not sure Wombat can Wombat break this? Probably. I would guess he can, but the Reapers are definitely a threat. And Vansar is mining, is gonna be mining shortly, so he's gonna land down here? What? He just flew basically all the way across and now he's landing at his natural. That's so weird, man. This is amazing. Oh, taking out 1 Reaper there. Every unit that you lose here is huge. Losing the SCV, the mineral. Ah! There's a Blighty Poe as well. Yeah, 1 tank and it's over, absolutely. But he's not getting a tank because he doesn't have gas to get a tank, so he needs to hold on with what he has. Marauders are getting low though, and don't... The Reapers can regenerate health so fast, so every tick of health that he can take off those Marauders is a victory in itself. Unless, of course, he loses the Reaper. And it looks like Colonel Wombat is... actually... That's it. That's it. He has enough now. GG, what a fucking game, man. Wow. Amazing. Wow, we really got good games this week. Jeez. Jeez, indeed. Jeez. And Tech 4, you can now do this, you know. See? It's cool, right? Next up, the game that Jimmy sent in. It's IOGG versus System Uppetry, who is a good friend of Jimmy. Right? In the top right, we have IOGG, the Red Terran. Facing versus Cell, also known as Uppetry Zelda, from System, the Blue Terran. And it looks like we have the obligatory move out here by a couple of SCVs to go across the map. No, it's not Jimmy playing. It's just Sal playing. But Sal and Jimmy are buddies, so I convinced Jimmy to ask Sal to send in some replays for me. And he did, so thank you, Sal, if you're watching, which you're probably not. Is that even a proxy? It's super far away. Look at it, it's like halfway across the map. Guess it's closer than at home, but not much. 2 racks going down. Meanwhile, standard opening for Uppetry here. Yeah, absolutely. So far pretty standard, although he took 2 gas, so... But I guess, yeah, that's standard as well, I guess. Third Rex going down here for IOGG, and it has not been scouted yet, so... Fourth Rex! Okay, now we're committed. Now we are committed. We cannot go much more all in. Yeah, see, I don't know the meta, but I guess you're right. So 2 gas and then factory is pretty standard now. And of course the factory is gonna save his ass, because if Terran can get 1 siege tank out, this game is over. I would guess. Wall in the siege tank should be able to hold off any number of Marines or Reapers. Though I guess Reapers can be flimsy because they can throw the personal mines onto the siege tank if they can get in range, but they also die to 1 splash, I believe. Going for his expansion is Sal here on the left side of the map. And his Reaper is out now. He's gonna move across the map. Actually, he's staying home. Is he suspecting something already? Did he scout? No, he did not scout, right? No, he did not. He would have possibly seen this. 4 or 5 Reapers coming in now, though, and Sal's immediately gonna know that this is not a standard build. This must be a proxy. And the Hellions are not going to do much versus this. They can, of course, kill Reaper's Pride nicely if they can get them to stand still long enough. And nice micro there with the drone, with the workers. And looks like he can clean up the first wave, but the second wave is already coming in. And he doesn't have time to build a tech lab, to build a tank. He has to work with Hellions. Deters the attack for now, but more... 4 Reapers at a time are being made over here. And we'll just keep pouring in, and eventually they reach a critical mass where you just cannot stand up to them anymore. Building a starport. Of course, if you can get anything out that floats, like, for example, a Banshee, then this is over as well. Oh, almost gets all those Reapers, but they get away in time. And we have 8 Reapers out now, and they heal very fast, as you will be able to see here. Once they start healing, they're basically healed up again, but they have not healed yet, so they're still super low. And a hit or 2 of Banelings can really decimate these Reaper numbers once again. But such micro going on here. Loses his Reapers again here. Oh, Hellion goes down, and every Hellion that goes down is, of course, a hard loss for Uppetry here, who is fighting for his life. He's down to 8 workers versus 16. But he's also up a base. But eventually his production is gonna falter. But he managed to get out. Even getting Cloak? Okay. I mean, yeah. Why not? If you have the time, if you can get out Cloak Banshees, it's over. But I think a Banshee would have been enough for now. There we go. Banshee coming up. Or even a siege tank. But of course with the Cloak Banshee you can just ride out. I don't know if the Reaper Nade bounces siege tanks that are sieged. I don't think so. But they might. Taking out supply depot there. Banshee's still building though. And of course with the Cloak Banshee you can go and right away end the game on the other side of the map. But investing all those money into the Banshee cost him dearly. And it looks like we have a factory going down on the other side of the map as well. The Banshee will pop any second now, but all of the SCVs have died here. There's 3 down here, 1 is down here. 2 are safe down here. The Banshee will chase down these Reapers now and will go across the map. Ah. Okay, he went across the map with his army as well, and there's absolutely nothing to defend here. So this will equal out the worker count quite nicely. And of course the tech advantage with the Banshee will help him to close out the game, because even if IOGG manages to get out a siege tank or something like that, the Banshee can of course kill that. And I think he has enough to take out... Oh, the bombs are so good from IOGG though. The bombs definitely won that fight there. But there's no more SCVs. There's 2 SCVs for IOGG. One is mining gas. And one is over here building starports and shit. Okay. Well, if you can get out a Viking, the Banshee might live. But Upper Tree is still mining, so he's up by 75% or more. 87.5% of workers. Although he loses one now. Marine coming out as well as a Banshee and a Hellion. Of course, if he can hold on for a couple of more seconds that the Banshee pops, these Reapers will just die. But not before taking out another Hellion and some more workers. Then again... LMAO, retard, says AOGG, and Upper Tree Zelda wins this beautiful game. And I agree with Asmodine, a beautiful meme of a game. Yeah. Well, that's this for this week's Omlette de Fromage. I would love to cast your games next week because I don't have any games in reserve anymore. So please send me your games. You can see the email address to the left. It's replay@fizzband.com, or drop them to me directly in Discord. And I will cast them next Sunday at 11 p.m. CET, which should be 6 Est, because you guys are in summertime already. So EDT, daylight time, or 5 EST. We're gonna go to summertime, daylight savings time next week, I believe. But we will see. We'll figure it out. There we go. Thanks, Tech4. Thank you all for following, and thank you for watching. And I will be seeing you around when it's time for Make an Omelette de Fromage. Bye, guys.